Good day, Crusaders, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, and it is getting hot in here! But YouTube would frown on me taking off all my clothes. So we're gonna have to make do. So last time we underwent a couple of major revolts, but we've just about gotten things under control. Here is Emperor Ecgfrith the Drunkard. Which is weird, because I don't think I'm a drunkard. What I am is a lunatic devil worshipper. Yeah, no details. Alright, let's get underway, shall we? Just waiting for the last of our threat here to go down. And then we can start pressing some shit. So the Duchy of Burgundy isn't available anymore. The Kingdom of East Francia would kick our ass. Let's see, why isn't Burgundy available anymore? Ah, lack of claimants. Okay, Raoul here, however. He just so happens to have a rather good claim. But it looks like that's on hold. Because we've got ourselves a little Viking invasion on the way. So, High Chief of Jylland, a duchy in northern Denmark, now under the control of Saxony. Well, he doesn't have a great amount of troops. We, on the other hand, really do. So I'm not too concerned about that. Now, take a look at Burgundy here. Part of Kingdom of Middle Francia, apparently. Ooh, we have a traitor in the realm, the Duke of Kent. I don't think that's true. So I'll have a little chat with him. My nights are plagued by terrible dreams. Terrible nightmares featuring the vile Alexandros Exarchos, my rival brother in darkness. He howls and roars at me to the tunes of infernal bagpipes while Lilith looks on, bellowing with laughter. So at least for sending me these dreams for a reason. I must prove myself worthy or be discarded as a weakling, such is the way of Lucifer's own. I'm going to invite Alexandros over for some fun. He'll think it's an offer of reconciliation. But I'll have him scream for realsies. Now, here are the kingdoms. Okay, he died. As Alexandros arrived for our meeting, my servants threw a sack over him and beat the filthy scatterbrain into submission. He is now snugly stowed into a brazen bull that I had built especially for this occasion. Surrounding the bull are some crucified scum from my dungeon, drenched in oil. It took some work to find 3 genuinely insane musicians, but as they start up their demented tune and the fires are lit underneath the bull, I lean back and realize it was all worth it. As soon as the first bellows start issuing forth from the bull, I order the human candles lit. Close my eyes and hum along with the infernal choir, my nightmares conquered once and for all. Now I can rank up in my society. So, let's actually have a little talk through this society stuff. So, I am currently the bottom tier. I'm an abjurer in Lucifer's own. As an abjurer, I have 2 powers. I can try and abduct someone with the help of my brethren, and I can sacrifice someone to Satan. Now, as my rank goes up, I unlock more powers. So at Conjurer, I can summon a familiar. I can gain the power of Tainted Touch to try and curse somebody with bad health and disease. And I can try and possess them with a fanatically loyal demon. First, then move up to Priest. I could get Dark Divorce. Annul my marriage in the name of Satan, and my spouse will be no more. Or Dark Healing. Perform a ritual to heal myself in exchange for Dark Power. Or I can enable a decision to invite a member of Lucifer's Own to join me at my court in exchange for Dark Power. Finally, the High Priest. Can absorb the life force of my children, if I wanted to. And I could right-click the portrait of a female follower of Satan in order to summon a demon who can father an unholy child. That would be fun. So, let's ask for a promotion. Fucking what is going on with my microphone? If I was muted for the whole explanation, I'm going to be pissed. Anyway, the corruption crept upon me so slowly I didn't realise what was happening to me before it was too late. Now the dark tendrils of Satan's magic has invaded my mind, sapping my energy and resolve. I'm haunted by anxious thoughts and sleep eludes me, so I gain stressed. Because I have been corrupted by the dark magics. Let's see, the only thing I can request to claim on is Wessex. Okay. The Pope is incapable. Possibly due to old age and the fact he has the TB. Alright, let's get time moving. And I have ranked up. So are these new abilities. We could possibly have some fun a bit later down the line. My forces nearly gotten their shit together again. I have lost the trait Humble. We had a jolly great time dressed up as wild men, dancing chained together and appearing shaggy and hairy from head to foot. Too bad the fun was interrupted when a careless person set us on fire. So, if I accept the pain, I'll be maimed and severely injured. Or I can be saved and have a 60% chance of wounded, or I can just have a 70% chance of wounded. I'm going to go for the 60%, and I have been wounded. Can't win them all. Oh dear. As I crumple and throw away another disappointing report, I yell at my servants demanding for more food. As of late, eating is the only thing that has provided me with some relief from the stress of leadership. Unfortunately, as my flabby chest and double chin can attest, the solution might be having long-term negative effects on my health. So, I'm going to go on a diet. Because health matters. And what is our dude here up to? Other than trying to invade my ass. His troop numbers have shot up. Oh, I can probably stop trying to kill him now. Let's see, I've tried my best to stop eating so much, but it was all useless despite all the tormented nights lying awake in my bed listening to the growling of my stomach. I can't seem to lose any weight. I wonder if it's even worth keep trying anymore. So, I can lose the trait stressed, but I won't lose weight. That's fine. I didn't pick up the fat trait, which is good. What's happening with our tech levels over here? Going to need a lot to get legalism 3. But I can do a little upgrade there. And soon I should be able to do a little upgrade here. Okay, so we have the invasion coming. Oh, that's the brother I just stopped trying to kill. Okay. He's raised 4,500 troops. Okay. My steward died. Better replace him. There you go, Osmond. Right. Let's get the boys. Duke of Dara died. Duke of Kent inherited the Duchy of Lancaster. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and apparently I lost my rally point. That's more annoying. And my wound healed, but I have a scar. Now, in CK2, scars have prestige bonuses. And they are considered a sexy. Alright. I'm going to hunt down their commander, and I'm going to slay him myself. Swings his battle axe clumsily, the fight has gone on forever, and my muscles are beginning to ache. With the remainder of my strength, I thrust my longsword of England hard into his chest. Surprise is clear on his face as blood fills his mouth. I must have hit something important. And he are deceased. And the enemy army all had its arse handed to it. Now let's get my rally points set back up. Let's get my army marching. Retreating onto the Isle of Man. Well, not the best retreat path you ever come up with there, mate. 5 points for trying. Province of Gowrie has been converted. It's still over in Westmoreland, though. Alright then, brother. You made a mistake. So, he lies in my prison. Now, you see, you really shouldn't have done that. Now, I cannot execute him. I would be considered a kinslayer. And slightly tyrannical. Probably not what we're going for here. I could ransom him, but he's not worth much. I could release him, but that's boring. I'm going to... let's see. I could cut his nuts off. I think I'm going to go with that. Let's see. You order the jailer to drag him from his cell while you methodically prepare your tools. No one crosses you unscathed, and he'll become a living example of this. At least that's the plan, but who knows? You could slip. So, I have not come for your head. Your leg will do just fine. And now he brings new meaning to legless. He's also a lunatic. And I drove him slightly insane. Oh no, what a tragedy. Alright, let's check on the progress of my heir. He is 5. He's still got the strong trait, that's good. Still betrothed to the genius, that is also good. Okay, upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Of course, later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You feel a taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. So, you notice King Sigurd of Scotland standing next to you. He seems to contemplate helping you, but is not responding to your pleas. Just before you pass out, you can see him bringing the rest of the councillors out, and they look at you in pity before they help you. And now I am actually a drunkard. Excuse me. You're going to make peace. Good man. You shouldn't even have that duchy. And how are you the Count of Derby? You know what? I just don't anymore. Now, here is the invasion. So, it's prepared invasion. So if I enforce my demands, I get a bit of money, a lot of prestige. If I lose, he takes all occupied territory and every title in Wales. That's a lot of soldiers. So we'd better prepare for battle, hadn't we? Let's see. My wife can't keep any food or drink down. It seems as if she's suffering from food poisoning. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, that just came out of nowhere. Because they just got off the boat, their morale is terrible. Captured ourselves a couple of prisoners. Now we shall gather our forces and get moving. Let's see, one of my courtiers is a charismatic negotiator, very nice. Go ahead, retreat to man. No? Clydesdale. Okay. I guess you didn't learn your lessons last time. Rule Britannia. And another few prisoners. I think it's time you left, my friend. Goodbye. Really? Do you have to wait? See, my courtier and fellow sister in darkness, Malaysia, and I had been discussing a small devotion to Astaroth, when she suddenly stood up, stretched, and said, "I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress up and head down the town." That time, I'll bring my favourite, Garrot. Wearing nondescript common clothes, Blader and I are slowly making our way to town in amicable silence. As we pass by a neatly kept garden in front of a cozy looking house, I am suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. His family is clearly favoured by God. Let's get him! Father of the family died last. Ah, but the marvels he got to see first. Blazer carved the wife's face off and pranced around wearing it as a mask, taunting and kissing the man, while I boiled baby fat to make a flaying potion. Finally, we constructed an idol of Mammon from the dismembered bodies. So, either we can gain 100 dark power and become close friends, Or you can gain 200 dark power and a big tax modifier, but some people are going to be a bit upset. Oh boy. So, peasants are being a pain over taxes. Peasants have risen up in Leicester, led by a disgruntled former soldier. Well, they just screwed the pooch. Let's murder them. Alright, you belong in my prison. Get sacrificed, fool. And we're gonna go for construction 2. Well then, next up, the religious nuts. And I have gained the trait Cruel. Haha. Toy with me now, will you? I shall slay you into slainness. And stuff. Right then. Rebel scum. Nope. And their army has been blasted off of the face of the earth. And we have someone else to sacrifice to the Dark Lord. Oh dear. Well, he got what he deserved. Now, ooh, my wife is pregnant. The Duke of Wickham wants the County of Hull. No. Right, what can I do with my land? Let's see. Could upgrade that. Give me a little bit more income. I think I'll upgrade the keep. In a couple of places. Probably build a shipyard there. Alright. Let's get back underway. Okay, the King of Scotland. Yeah, challenge him to a duel. Don't know what dishonorable shite he's pulling, but sure we're about to find out. And he accepted. Let's see, my group is cramping around my longsword of England as King Sigurd braces for another attack. Following moments are a blur. Blood suddenly everywhere, somebody shouting, "Did Emperor Egfrith II just sever his head from his body?" Oops. Shouldn't have been such a dick to me, should you? Alright, let's train with this Renwood fellow. Okay. Sitting on the floor of your bedchamber, wearing one of your shoes as a hat, when suddenly a man-sized gopher enters the room. It is dressed as a maid, and when you shout an alarm, the rodent squeaks and skitters away in panic. You chase it down the hall, but find only a terrified maid cowering on the floor. Where did the gopher go? Did you see? Yes, symptoms of my lunacy, apparently. Aha, he who laughs longest. Finally, that godless king slayer, King Sigurd, has left this fine earth. Well, everything will definitely be better without him. I have a lot of extra time on my hands now. So, I think I'm going to attempt to steal his head from his grave. Because that's the sort of thing my lunatic ass would do. And there it is. The skull of King Sigurd. A little bit of prestige, very nice. Right, who else is being a jerk? The Duke of Kent. Well then. Darn. So the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Prince Bishop Sigebert of Lindisfarne and my courtier Sinigith in flagrante. Lost in passion, they didn't notice me, but I am still in shock. We'll let him off. It was free porn at the end of the day. It all sounded as another of Remwood's paranoid delusions, but I had to agree when he invited me for dinner that the food had an odd taste and a rather strange lingering aftertaste. Someone might be trying to poison Renwood. Let's... give me some coins and I'll have this figured out in no time. Fill my war chest. Buyer wants new clothes, that's fine. Nice. He gave me 1 gold. But he has gout. Oh dear. And we have another daughter. Cinehild. Congratulations. And the Queen tried to revoke a county. That's not very nice. Seduction in the wild. As a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to my courtier, Girth. The would-be lover, Chiefess Edgifu, is waiting for him by the stream near the camp. I'm going myself. Huh. We spent a magical afternoon of passion in the water and under the willows. Yeah. I said a bang, bang, a bangity bang. I really need to do something about this fellow. Oh, and Wales has a new king. No, I've not touched my laws for a little while. Obviously, I still can't do anything here due to lack of research. And I've been invited to the King of Wales' coronation. Sure. So, realm laws, everything still looks fine. Oh, right. I have prisoners. Let him rot. Just for the moment. Long live the king! And this fella can't pay me, so he gets sacrificed to the Satan. Oh boy, Wales and Scotland are ganging up on me. Never good. The Irish are fighting the Saxons. Best of luck to them. My wife may have the food poisoning again. But my physician is now a renowned physician, which is good. So, we're going to make the burgers pay me more money. They would prefer it to be the other way around. However, I don't care. A new keep has been built in Leicester, which will raise the amount of troops I can call there. Same over here in Stamford Bridge. And Ireland may be feeling like they made a bit of a boo-boo. Now, I could press the claim on Burgundy. If I wanted to. I'm not going to, however. If I'm going to move on to the mainland, I'd rather do it somewhere a little more centralized, like with a nice chunk of coast. And my renowned court physician just renowned himself off the face of the earth. So let's get a new one. Oh, it looks like we're going to paint the town red again. We'll move on to a different house this time. A tavern. Oh dear. Oh, we get given a finger of St. John. Very nice. Today I found a scented letter on my pillow. Well then, if she wants a fumble, we won't say no. My wife is pregnant again. It's all going rather well. However, the use of dark magic has corrupted me. The dark tendrils of Satan's magic has invaded my body, eroding mind and muscle alike. It is obvious that Satan is keeping me alive, but at what cost? Okay, let's boink the lady. Now I may need to go slightly easy on the usage of dark powers. Just for a little while. Okay, we want some outposts along the roads of Worcester. Sure. I can spare a sprinkling of coin for that. I don't give out land to anyone who asks. Sorry. There's a lot of troops. Okay, so I'm going to leave the trait arbitrary. It's probably good. And I'm going to visit Hull. And I've gained the fat trait. Oh no, my friend is a heretic. Let's convert him. And we're going to buy my wife something pretty. Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to go with falconry. Nice, he's become a Catholic. Fantastic. Oh dear, my falcon is a jerk. On to poetry instead. And let's go back to bed again. Oh dear. I have been spotted a banging my mistress. You have another daughter? My wife is not particularly thrilled with me. Possibly something due to cheating on her. Okay, apparently I am quite good as a poet. Bards and minstrels are reciting or singing my poems. Very nice. And my lover is pregnant with my child. She's also malnourished and a dwarf. Interesting. But I feel like we should end it. Although she really wants to stay together. No, sorry, it's over. And you, I don't even know why we're still lovers, but goodbye. Let's see. No. Not gonna happen, because you shouldn't have that duchy, you prat. Not bad. So, how is my son getting along? Conscientious and willful? Very nice. Oh yes, the bastard. That's right. Oh dear, looks like Ireland are getting their asses handed to them. Where are we at on claims? Nothing interesting, okay. What's your troop count like here, France? Oh, right, yes. You know what? This looks like a nice place right now. It's small. I have had a claim. I think the person with the claim may have bought it. Let's see, we have a child who is a dwarf and a bastard. He is not my spitting image and he has nothing to do with me. Sorry. Oh my goodness, that is problems. Alright. My wife is pregnant again. Why would you say no? Okay, and what is your opinion on me, your papiness? Alright. How about now? Well, we tried. Let's go back to doing this the old-fashioned way. Let's have the wifo retire. has a lot of defensive pets. Let's let her have her fun. Oh dear. Now she's talking everybody to death. You know, Burgundy's looking nicer and nicer. Ah, I can rank up. Yes, definitely. Make me a priest, a dark priest. Good. Now, dark healing. I need 300 dark power. But there's lots of things I need. For example, I need me a Duchy of Burgundy. I've decided the time has come. So, my lady. Well, first he'd need to snuff it. I cannot land you. Okay. How about you? I cannot land you either. Can I get someone who I can land? Yes. You, come here. Ooh, is that a strong claim I see before me? No. Welcome, valued friend. With your valued claim on Burgundy. I shall name you the Baron of Warwick. And just for funsies, I'm going to press your claim now. Alright. Let's get to work, shall we? I have another daughter, Ethelba. A grand summoning. Let's do it. Screw it, why not? Oops. Our coven surrounds the summoning circle, the correct symbols drawn, the fatty candle burning a sickly green. Andreas intones the final invocation just as I offer up the sacrifice. But I bungle the cut and the drugged child starts screaming. The dagger slips from my bloody hands when I hear the insane laughter issuing forth from the circle. Pathetic cackle! You're playing with forces you cannot comprehend! Learn your place! Pandemonium erupts as a fiery figure flashes into being and then starts to fade away. Some brethren start crying or shrieking, others try to kill each other. One sister is trying to poke her own eyes out right in front of Andreas, who just stands there, drool running down the corner of his mouth. Not my manhood! I have unfortunately, ever so slightly, become a eunuch. I have misplaced my twig and berries. I am the shadow of the man I used to be. So many metaphors I could think of here. Alright. Let's get my troops disembarked. And get to war. Oh, we've got Vikings planning to invade again. Let's see. You have personal combat of 15. I have 31. Let's go get. Sun is beginning to set when I meet with Orson, my longsword of England ready. After he clumsily dodges one attack, my next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured chest, but I've rarely seen so much blood. I'll let him live. Ooh. Very nice. Just borrowed a heart. Let's not ask why I found a random heart. Let's tell her to chill her temper. It did not go down well. A wound has healed as the war continues. So, dangerous factions. You find folks would mind just calming your shit. And illness has arrived. So I'm going to do what any sane person would do in this situation and make sure I'm commanding a fucking army. Exactly where I need to be. Nowhere near the disease. Sure, my wife and kids are a little bit, you know, in trouble. But what can you do? To be honest, I am somewhat tempted to see if my dark power can regrow my stump. And we have Viking raiders. Not an actual invasion, not a war as such. They're just here to cause problems for me. Oh dear. Let's see, we could sack the city. but I think I'm going to prevent it. After all, this will be our city soon. Oh hey, you're going there. %, because I have not yet won a major battle. Okay. Of course, to win a major battle, I would need to find a major army. And the enemy has surrendered. Very nice. Right then. Let's march on home. Oh, please. There's extra duchies made. I have been named a pretender. No! Oh boy. Guess I'm going to need a new marshal. What am I dealing with here? It's a lot of troops. Chancellor, I name you my boy. Now, minor problem. I had to get my ass handed to me in a war, but this episode's gone on long enough, folks. We've done our work for today. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, do all the usual YouTubey stuff. But for now, I thank you very much for the watching. And I will see you next time when we conclude this rebellion. Bye for now.